Ruddy heck, here's your needle mover, ladies and gentlemen.
You ain't so tough with that bad boy tuck. I'ma get it how I'm living, I'ma walk the walk. Outline my lines, I rap through thought.
Ouh là là, mon ami, mes amis. Bienvenue, ma chaîne de YouTube Football Therapy avec moi, your host Jan. How's it going? Fabrizio Romano dropping the bomba. Big Magic Mike Maignan, France's number one. We were talking about, fine, get your Jamie Gittins here, get your Liam Delap as a rotational striker there, but in these big positions, I've always said I would throw the bag at a goalkeeper, get a proper goalkeeper, and we are in business, baby. And Mike Maignan is that guy. He's a great goalkeeper. He's a big personality. He's a winner. He's France number one. And France have got a ruddy good team. I tell ya, he's the boy. He's the boy. He's the boy. And for all your people out there that were concerns that we're getting potential in these youngsters, this could be a great moment. We're going to react to this, talk about Big Mike, and get into it together. Thank you for joining me. Thank you as always for liking and subscribing and supporting my content. I did do a video earlier this morning reacting to the deal sheet on The Athletic, and I tell you something, they'll be upset they missed this one. This on the day of The Athletic team sheet. They keep making that Godfather reference. But yeah, big Fabi Romano getting into it. So we'll talk about what he's saying, ramifications, and we'll move on from there. Here he is. Fab Romano, exclusive. Chelsea approach Milan to sign Mike Maignan as new goalkeeper. Also, we just got so many goalkeepers. Get rid of them all and keep Mike. Mike Maignan has still not signed a new contract at the club. Milan, of course. And Chelsea are now aware of the situation. He's always been high on Chelsea list with clubs in talks. Decision up to Milan. I need to sneeze one sec. Ooh, I nearly lost that sneeze, but I came through in the end. Hopefully, like the Chelsea sporting directors with Mike Maignan. Decision is now up to Milan. Now, guys, Milan, have finished 8th in Serie A. Despite what looks like not an awful run of form at the end of the season. I don't think they're in financial superb strength. And Mike Maignan has a year left on... His middle name is Peterson. He's 29, yeah? He is not a 15-year-old from Peru or whatever. You know, he's 29. He is very much in the prime of his career, and his contract expires in June the 30th. He's got 12 months left on his deal by the time he's entering the last 12 months of his career. He was worth 45 million at one point, which would have been more, of course, for Milan. He is a proper centre forward. Goalkeeper. I'm thinking of centre forwards and goalkeepers now. Look, he's won trophies as well. Ooh, trophies. What is this trophy here? Scudettos and French champions. No, it says right here, actually. He's won 3 times goalkeeper of the season for France, Milan, and Liga. Italy, France, and national team. He's won the Scudetto with Milan. He's won the Nations League with France. He's won the French League with Lille. Yeah, with Lille. Remember when they won it recently? And Super Cup. Also reaching, of course, World Cup finals with France. He's just a big boy footballer. He's a big personality. He's a leader. He's used to winning titles. He's a senior goalkeeper. We talk about these. This is not £25 million Rob Sanchez, who's had a little bit of fun at Brighton. This is not, Philip Jorgensen. I don't know why we signed Jorgensen. Georgi Petrovic, I will always remain an intelligent signing in terms of plucking him out of the MLS and him playing really well in Europe. Smart. And of course, Mike Penders is, if we are to believe what you know, people tell us about goalkeeping, the second coming of Thibaut Courtois, great, he might be the future. But to be honest, like, all this fluff in between, you know, your Sanchez and your Jorgensens, and I don't really want to disrespect Petrovic by sort of putting him in that bracket, but all this in between, actually, you could have big boy Mike, 29, Chelsea goalkeeper for a few years, and then Mike Penders percolating in the background as the next guy, because they're like, you know, there's best part of a decade, if not, there's like 9 or 10 years between them, an age bracket, an age gap, which makes total sense. Guys, we are still heavily being linked to strikers. There's big talks, of course, still about Hugo Ekitike. If Chelsea go into next season with, let's reel them off, baby. Esteval Willian, if you're yet to watch this morning's video on the deal sheet, check it out, because Pires is apparently going to Strasbourg. So go watch that. You learn everything about all the transfers and loans and potential targets. But if going into next season, we have Esteval Willian, Andre Santos in midfield, Liam Delap, let's just say for the sake of it, Jamie Gittins, and I'm going to speak about Sancho in just a moment, because that's been an update as well. Jamie Gittins, just say like Hugo Ekitike as well, up top. And Mike Maignan on the back, just someone to look after the children. Look, I am an England fan. I've got absolutely no affiliation to the French national team, despite being demi-français myself. But I've always really liked Mike Maignan. I just think he's a big proper goalkeeper. He is one of the goalkeepers. When you say, right, who are the, you know, you reel off some of the best goalkeepers in the world, he's in that conversation. And straight away, is he good enough to be Chelsea goalkeeper? Yes, he is. The fact that Romano's saying Chelsea have approached him, he's not renewed, he's got 12 months left in his deal, clearly he's not happy. Chelsea are in the Champions League, Chelsea have just won a trophy. Come on, mon ami, mon frère, mon garçon, mon gars, mon, what the hell's goalkeeper in French? Joueur. Great, I would love it, and I think, in the words of Cristiano Ronaldo, I would love it, and I think I deserve. Oh, lovely stuff. All right, while I'm here, the big story, of course, is Jadon Sancho, but I'm all frazzled and excited, Mike Maignan, but since David Ornstein's uploaded this, Jadon Sancho is leaving Chelsea, and we will pay the £5 million penalty. Jadon Sancho is leaving Chelsea when his contract ends on June the 30th after an agreement could not be reached over personal terms for the winger's loan to be permanent. Sancho joined from Manchester United on a temporary transfer with an obligation to buy worth up to £25 million. Context, there was no loan fee for Chelsea. All we did was pay a portion of his Manchester United wages. So we will reflect on this, quote, £5 million penalty as simply a fair loan fee. So Chelsea don't see themselves as losing out, as it were. They just basically paid a £5 million loan fee to have Jadon Sancho for a season, who helped him reach top 4, who helped him win a trophy, and they'll be like, thank you very much. Jadon Sancho himself will be like, yeah, I had a great time at Chelsea. I won a trophy. I lived in London. I don't think he would, react negatively. Of course, what happens next is going to be really, really tricky. Just Liam Twomey writes this: how will Sancho be remembered at Chelsea? Jadon Sancho's season at Chelsea will bookend by thrilling cameos. He introduced himself by coming off the bench to set up the winner and hear his name being sung against Bournemouth in September. And he signed off with an amazing goal, of course, in the Champions League final, Conference League final against Real Betis. He did reach over double. He got into double digits for assists, which I think is more than he's got in his entire Man United career. I think he got 5 goals as well, including winners in Premier League and goals in finals. I think he's done all right. By all accounts, Chelsea wanted to keep Jadon Sancho. They wanted to keep him, but he would have had to less than half his Man United wages, I think. And clearly he was not interested in terms of making that. I think he enjoyed coming to Chelsea. Chelsea enjoyed having him, but it's just it comes down to salary. And of course, even though Chelsea wanted to keep him, they wanted to keep him as a squad player. So it might not just be the wages. It might literally be in terms of his role. Do you know what I mean? Sancho fell short of establishing himself as a no-brainer for Chelsea, writes Liam Twomey, in terms of signing him permanently, and particularly anything approaching his Man United salary. But he ends a short stint back in London with his reputation improved, and with a winner's medal in his pocket, there will be no bad feeling. Got to say, I have to agree. Guys, let me know what you think. Feel free to comment down below on the Jadon Sancho situation going back. How did you reflect on this time? I think broadly positively. We didn't lose out massively financially. We paid a $5 million loan fee there, you know, across the season, and a portion of his wages in a season where he contributed to Chelsea meeting our targets. So you'd have to say, contextually there, it's fine. That's my opinion. Please let me know your opinion. And of course, I'll be very interested to learn your opinion on the situation with Big Magic Mike Maignan, which I think is a great. I just want to sign him now. Do you want to sign him? Let me know in the comments. Shorter video because it's just a reaction to news rather than a planned Chelsea news video. Do keep it locked. Make sure you like. Make sure you subscribe. Yeah, man. There's going to be a lot of movement, so stick with me. Peace.